I too am a physician. I've worked at a half-price clinic in Henderson for the last 15 years. For those that don't have insurance, I've reached out in a sacrificial way for them to try to help them with their struggle financially, give them a way that they can be seen in a reasonable fashion at a reasonable cost, and help not to put another burden on them. So I'm also a physician, and hopefully I'll be the next physician who is a Democrat who is in Washington, D.C. You know, right now we live in historical times. Actually, you can feel it, the pulsation of it almost, where you understand that something big is happening in this country and not necessarily something good. We have people that are out of work, 10% who are out now, approximately 17% have stopped looking for jobs. These are historical numbers for us, and we don't see that they're going down any further. This tells us all to take some time to reflect and be concerned about the direction of this country and the direction of our government, and also trying to understand how we got here today. We understand that government is not the solution to this problem, but government is the source of the problem. And we have to send people in there now who are not polished politicians who have been there forever or have a family lineage that gets them there. We have to send people there who are just regular guys and girls, people who have common sense, and people who are intelligent enough to understand the problem and apply it in a way that makes sense, like you would with your own home budget or something. You look at things in a different perspective. You don't see things so much as what the corporate type of situation, but you see it as the individual. How is that going to affect my family? How is that going to affect my community? How is that going to affect our country and make a difference? We're here because we're concerned about our community, our family, and our country. Most of us are not involved in politics, but now we are, and with good reason. The government has taken over the auto industry. They've taken over the banking industry. And now, most recently, in a disastrous vote, they've taken over the healthcare industry. And this year alone, they've absorbed the Student Loan Corporation. And all of this has occurred in a very, very short period of time, and it's unsettling and frightening. Conservative people like myself, I'm a conservative Democrat, fiscally, socially, and politically conservative. We need to stand together both as Democrats and as Republicans to shrink our government and to keep working until we tame this monster. Conservatives need to get active, and we need to vote for candidates who are fiscal conservatives, who are proud to be Americans, not ashamed of it, and those who have a real plan for the economy. We need jobs, like everyone else says. We need jobs, jobs, jobs. Everybody is worried about either keeping their job or they've lost their job and they're wanting to find one. We need to create jobs and keep them here with fair trade deals. We need to lower the corporate and the small business taxes so they become profitable and start to rehire us again. These are the tools that we will use to get us out of this recession, and we will be led not by the government, not by government spending and plans and all these different projects. There's temporary fixes. We will be led out of this economic downturn by you and me and all of our business people who understand the economy and can get us back into business, not by the government. The government is not the solution, it is the problem. And when we send the same people in there, you're going to have more and more of the same. I want to not fear my government. I want to live within our means, both politically and in my own household. And I want to be protected from enemies outside of this country and those from within. I want our freedom from oppressive government and from burdensome taxes. I want my liberty to dictate what I want to do and to make a decent living and to choose my own health care, where I want it, when I want it, and how much I want to pay for it. And I want to choose my own path, and I want my kids to have the same option that we had when we were growing up, to choose what we wanted to do and to do it without any limits. I will promote a real jobs bill. And you can go to my webpage at www.buckmaster2010 and see exactly how we're going to do that. I will promote secure borders. I will promote a balanced budget like I live on with my 8 children at home. I know what a budget feels like. I know what you can have and what you can't have. And I'm going to apply that to the country. We need to keep our jobs. We need fair trade agreements. And we need a government that listens to us. And with your support, I will bring common sense solutions to Congress. I will protect our rights to free speech, our rights to bear arms, our rights to self-determination, and I will protect our right to life. I am the only Democrat candidate in this race that has been endorsed by the Kentucky Right to Life, and the only Democrat in this race in years who has received that endorsement. In conclusion, I want to find out what happened with the mortgage crisis, who caused the stock market to crash, and I don't want any more debt, no more lies. I want the Democratic Party back on track, breathing out of both lungs, the right and the left lung. I want our country back, and I want it now. God bless America, and God bless Kentucky. Thank you very much.